In the quiet village of Nkara, nestled between dusty fields and moonlit hills, lived a little girl named Amara. She was only 8 years old, small for her age, and loved to follow her grandmother around like a little shadow. The villagers would often say, "Amara is too tiny to do anything big." But her grandmother would just smile warmly and whisper, "Small lights still chase darkness away." Amara held those words close to her heart. One night, a strange blue light washed over the moon. The village elders gathered, their faces etched with fear. "It's back," one of them said, his voice trembling. Dingto, the magical creature of the forest. Dingto was a legend, a tall, glowing beast with horns like twisted branches and eyes like burning stones. Every 50 years, it would emerge from the woods to steal the village's most precious things. This time, it took the flame stone, a crystal that protected them from drought and sickness. Without it, their crops would wither, their water would vanish, and their village would crumble. The elders cried out, "Who will face Dingto?" But no warrior stepped forward. No hunter dared to move. The entire village was frozen in fear, except for one person. Little Amara took a small step forward. "I will go," she said, her voice clear and steady. The elders gasped, "You? But you're just a child." Amara looked at her grandmother, who nodded with pride. She placed a small wooden flute into Amara's hand. "This is no ordinary flute," she said. "It carries the song of truth. Play it when your heart is afraid." With a deep breath, Amara walked alone into the dark, whispering forest. The woods were alive with strange and magical colors. Pink leaves glowed softly, and blue fireflies danced in beautiful patterns. Amara clutched her flute tightly as she heard heavy footsteps shaking the ground. A low growl filled the air. Suddenly, Dingto appeared before her, huge, glowing, its horns crackling like lightning. It let out a roar that shook the very trees. Amara trembled, but she remembered her grandmother's words, "Play the flute when you are afraid." So, she lifted the small instrument to her lips and played the softest, simplest tune she knew, the lullaby her grandmother hummed to her at night. The forest fell silent. Dingto stopped its roaring. Its fiery eyes softened, and it lowered its massive head. To Amara's astonishment, the creature spoke in a deep, rumbling voice. "Why do you play the song of truth, little one?" Amara swallowed her fear. "I came for the flame stone. My village needs it to survive." Dingto let out a sigh like distant thunder. "I never wanted to harm your people. Every 50 years, I take the flame stone because it is dying. It must be renewed in the heart of the forest." But no adult ever listened when I tried to explain. Amara blinked in surprise. "So, you're not a monster?" Dingto's eyes glowed gently. "No. I am a guardian." Amara stepped closer. "Then let me help." Dingto gently lifted Amara onto its back and carried her deep into the magical woods, to a place no human had ever seen. At the center was a glowing pool. "The heart of the forest," Dingto said. "Place the flame stone inside." Amara dipped the dull stone into the water, and it erupted in a brilliant green light. When the light faded, the flame stone shone brighter and stronger than ever before. Dingto brought Amara back to the edge of the village. She walked proudly into the square, holding the glowing stone high. The villagers gasped. "She did it," they cheered. "Amara saved us." The chief bowed deeply to her. But Amara only had eyes for her grandmother, who smiled and said, "Small lights still chase darkness away." The flame stone was returned, and the village flourished once more. And every night, when Amara played her flute, the forest would echo the tune. High on a distant hill, two glowing eyes would watch over the village, no longer a source of fear, but a silent, loving guardian. All because one small girl had a courageous heart. I hope you loved this story. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a part 2 or maybe a version for even younger kids. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more magical tales.